Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're here now. I'm going to do my November budget. So I'm going to set up my planner with the stickers I've made, and we're going to go ahead and set up the budget for the month. So I have my stickers here, and you can get these in my sticker shop on Etsy. So I will link it down below for you. So we're going to go ahead and set these up in my planner. Sorry about the washi tape, that's just to hide my last name, just to keep things a little private. So here is what we did last time. We set up the monthly and with just the bills, and I still haven't added what these two amounts are going to be. So I have to add those in as soon as I can remember what they are. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set this up and we should be good to go. So I'm going to start with, now it's the first time I am setting up a full budget with my own stickers in this planner. This is the Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner. It is the 8.5 by 11. I do like a larger planner. I find it gives me more options with more room to write in. So I want to make sure that I can do this properly. So first I'm going to go ahead and pull. So I have two sets of thick washi, and I think for this one I might go with this plaid one. So I'm gonna lay this one down. Oh, I should have put it a little further over. This was one of my first washi sets that I made, so I made it a little too short. The new ones that I have, the 7 by 9 ones are perfectly sized, so you don't have to worry about those. But these ones I did have to redo, so I have made them longer. I just don't want to waste, so I'm using the ones that I messed up on. I'm also using, if you see, I taped the back, so I cut through these by accident, so I'm using this for my own budget as well, so I wouldn't sell this. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the header, and then we'll set up our washi strips. So I'll start with the income one. Come on. I'm going to actually put it on the line. I should have probably moved my washi down a little bit. But that's okay. We'll just leave it like that. So there we go. We have that. Now I'm going to go ahead and list our income types. Let me just make sure you can still see. Let me zoom you in just a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to list our income types. Now, the way I used to do my old budget, because both my husband and I have full-time jobs and part-time jobs, I used to list it all separately, but it became too long, so I'm just going to go ahead and lump them all together. So I'm going to put my work, my husband's work, I'm going to put miscellaneous income, and that will make a little bit more sense a little later. I will put, the next one will be rollover, because we do try to have a rollover amount every month to kind of help out with the bills for the following months. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the totals strip. Sorry guys, I know this is a little weird the way I cut these ones, but you know, when you're learning, you make a few mistakes. But I figured it all out, so we're good now. So I'll put that. Now I did go ahead and print some of the, just 5 of the regular washi strips. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll lay down this nice kind of pink with teal washi strip, just to break up the income from the expenses. And then I will put down this one. This is for expenses. Should probably make sure you guys can still see. Yep, I think you're good. I'm putting them down a little crooked, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and list our expenses. So for November, we have rent, we have heat and hydro. We usually have water, but that's every 4 months, so I don't put it on every bill. Then we have our vehicle loan. Then we have our vehicle insurance. We have our home insurance. We have our ESPs for our kids. We have subscriptions. Cell phones. Internet. And I want to make sure I have all the major bills covered. Yep. Then we have dance and gymnastics for my kids' activities. I do list them separately. And then I am going to put other, because this is for a few extra things that I know are coming up during this month, and I want to make sure that there's a budget for it. So I'm going to add an other category. I usually don't, but this time I'm going to add it. So I'm going to go ahead and put a total. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to put food, gas, restaurants, and was there anything else? I don't think so. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the total expenses. So I'll put that down. And I will choose maybe this plaid one this time. And then I will add with the total savings, total potential savings, and total actual savings, which for the month of November is not going to be much, if anything at all. And you will probably see that when I do a recap of my October budget, which will be an interesting video, let's say. I'm just going to leave some space. Because I have the room, I will leave some space. So there we go. We have all of those strips down. Go ahead and grab my ruler. And I'm going to add some lines. I want to make sure you can still see. I'll zoom you out just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add the lines here. So, do this. And there we go. So now the layout is set. I can go ahead and put in some of our numbers. So let's see. So my work, I am estimating to get about $5,300 this month. My husband, I'm thinking probably about $600. That's because for his full-time work there hasn't been much work, so yeah, so we're just relying on his part-time employment at this point. I don't usually budget the miscellaneous income, that way I'm not counting on it, and rollover I am budgeting $2,100. Then for rent, let's see if I should zoom you in again. Alright, for rent, rent is always $1,750. Heat, I budget $125. Hydro, I budget $90. For the vehicle loan, it's $535.10. Our insurance, $263.55. Home is $466, I believe is $55. Our RESPs, they're going to be double this month because I missed last month's payment, which you will see in my October budget review. Subscriptions is about $88. Now that includes Netflix for me, Netflix for my mother. We have Crave, I have to pay for Microsoft, and I feel like there's another thing that I can't remember, but oh, a gym membership. That's what that's in there. So that's that. For phones, I'm putting $600 because, again, I missed part of the payment for October. Internet, I will put $59. Dance, we put $361. Gymnastics is $284. Other, so let's see, $150. Trying to think what else I have. It's probably about $450, so we're gonna go $450. Food, we usually budget $700. Gas, we used to budget $400, but after keeping track of our gas intake in October, I realized it's not enough, so I'm going to bring it up to $500 and see what we can do with that. And restaurants, I want to keep lower this month, so I'm going to put it at $150. So those are our expenses for November as they are now. I didn't add an unbudgeted category, well, because I'm not budgeting for it. So I'm going to go ahead and total this up. So for income, $5,300 plus $600 plus $2,100. So we're estimating about $8,000 in income. And then let's see for our expenses. So $1,750, $125, $90, $535, $10, $263, $55, $46, $55, $250, $88. I'm gonna go $659. Put those together. $361, $284, $450, $700, $500, and $150. So that's $6,252.20 is what we're estimating. So that leaves us with a potential savings of, well, it's actually not going to be savings, it's going to be the rollover, but it's $1,747.80. So that's what we are looking at for the month of November in terms of the budget. So not great, but not too horrible. Oh, I smudged. Shoot. Alright, so now that I have that down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up the rest of the month so that we have it all laid out. Let me make sure you can see. We zoomed out. Alright, so I'll organize all my stickers here. So this is the month of November. So we're going to start here. I'm going to do my weekly check-in on this page. So for that, I'm going to pull this thick washi to be the header. and lay that down. And see, now that's how it's usually cut. Put our weekly check-in header. Then I will split up each of the weeks. So there's week 1. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go there for week 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. That's the good thing about having the 8.5 by 11 is you can leave yourself a little bit more room vertically, so you don't have to cram everything all together. How many weeks are there in November? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'm not going to count this one. It's just 2 days. So I'll lump these 2 into this week. So go ahead and get the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So we have those down. I'm going to put the weeks. So put week 1 right there. Put week 2. Week 3. And week 4. And I will draw some lines on here just to make it look a little neater. I'm not going to add all the categories now. I will add them as I do my weekly check-in. There's no need to add it in right this second. But I will add in the lines now, just so that that's done. I feel like I need one more line there. Category. Spent and balance. So we have our weekly check-in all laid out. So that's that. Next to the weekly check-in, I think, so I have 3 other things I want to lay out. I want to put my paycheck, budget, sinking funds, and transaction log. I will probably put these on the next 2 pages just because I want them side by side. So I will make this page my paycheck page. So for that, I will use, So I will use this thin washi strip. Usually I could use thick washi for the headers, but I'll just use the thin one this time just to break everything up. Now, I'm only going to put 3 paychecks. One, I get paid every 2 weeks, so I will get 2 paychecks. And then the third one will be the paycheck that both my husband and I will get from our part-time job. So I will lay this one down as well. So I will start off with this one up here. And I will put paycheck 1 right above that. Like that. Then I will pick this one, and I'll try to even it out a little bit, and we'll put it right here. We'll put paycheck 2 over that one. Now, I don't think I've ever done a paycheck, paycheck to paycheck budgeting on my channel, so this will be new. I have always done it on paper on my own. Not 100% successfully because, like I said, I hadn't been budgeting for about a year, like really strictly budgeting. So you'll see that when we get to October. I'm going to move this one down at least one line just to add another space. Come on, I know you can. These are removable, just a matter of getting the corner. There we go. Just lay that one down there, and I will put this one here. So now we have our 3 paycheck budget, so we can go ahead and every time we have a paycheck, I can do what bills are coming up, what expenses we have. If anything new has come up, I can add it in there, and then it will also reflect in the weekly check-in. So we have that. And then over here is where we will do the sinking funds, which I have never set up sinking funds. So this will be new for me anyway, which we need. So it's not, I don't know. We need to do it because we always have unexpected expenses, things that shouldn't be unexpected, but they are because I didn't budget for them. So hopefully the sinking funds will help with that. So I'll lay that one down, and then I will lay my sinking funds header. I will put this strip down that has category start, plus or minus, and ending, and I will leave this one until a little later. I am going to do another video just about my sinking funds, so you can see what my thought process is, or so that you can see what my thought process was when I was thinking which categories I wanted and how much I want to put aside. So I'll do another video with that. So I'm going to leave this one here, and then on this side I will set up the transaction log where we'll track, I should say, any of the expenses that we take out of the sinking funds. So I'll do this, and then put the strip down. Now this just has date, amount, the category it comes from, and the description, so that we can keep track of what we spent. And of course I put that down crooked again. Alright, so that's that. So there you have it, all set up for the month of November. So we have our sinking funds transaction log, and that's the bottom strip that goes with the sinking funds. We have our weekly check-in and our paycheck to paycheck budget. This is the monthly view that we did last time. And then using this page, we have our November budget. So hopefully this will work for this month. I am looking forward to getting back into this and being very strict about the budget. And I'm working on my October recap for you, which will be a painful video to film, but I think it's important to share it, not for me, well, it is important for me, but also I think it's good to show everyone what happens when either you don't budget for a while, or you let it go for a while, or if you don't have a budget at all and you just spend as you wish, what happens to your funds and everything. So it's been a rough time, and hopefully we can get back on track. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing this. It helps setting it up with all the pretty stickers and everything. So yeah, we're gonna do this. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope this has been helpful for you. As I said, all of my stickers are available in my sticker shop on Etsy. I will link it down below. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave those down below as well. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and stay tuned for more videos. Alright, see you all again soon. Thanks everyone. Bye.